Jen, let's go back to your start running career. What age did you begin running?
My very first race I remember so well because I was in elementary school.
Elementary school, goodness.
I know, I was so young, and it was a mile race at Lawton Elementary. I remember it so vividly, and I got second. And I remember thinking, it was a close finish, a dive at the line, and I remember thinking, oh, I could have won that. And so I joke throughout my career that I've been running for so many years, and this whole running career trying to, right that first, second place finish.
You've done it now.
Yes, thank you. Yes.
It's behind you.
I can finally put that behind me.
So, Jen, you started at elementary school. Did you play other sports? Were you a soccer player? Did you do swimming, gymnastics, anything like that, or was it just running?
My story is probably a little bit unusual.
You're an unusual woman being a world champion.
Yes, well, thank you. But it was the lure of the community and just the communal aspect of running and road racing, and just that you see the same people every week, and also the fact that it's so easy to measure progress. I mean, I would go to a kid's mile and I would run it in 8 minutes, and then the next week if you can run it in 7:50 and you've improved by 10 seconds. Those two things, the community and the objective measurement of progress. I never did anything else. I always just stuck with running.
And in high school, how good were you? You can tell me. I won't tell a soul.
Yes, well, in high school, that's when I finally really started taking it seriously, and I did make the Foot Locker Championships, which was the big goal of mine, was to make Foot Locker, and then finally I also made the Junior USA cross country team, and was able. Those were my first international trips, was to Brussels and to France to compete for the United States. So those were really affirming experiences for me. But it didn't start out so easy. When I remember my very first high school practice, and our coach is introducing himself to us and kind of introducing what the schedule will be and what the structure of the season. And I remember raising my hand and asking, well, what days is practice? And he looks at me and he says, well, Jenny, we practice every day. And I thought, I don't know if I'm going to come back. I really could not imagine. I couldn't fathom starting up and running, 3, 4, 5 miles every single day. But I'm glad I stuck with it because, it's why I'm here now.
I imagine you can't live without running pretty well every day now.
Oh, running absolutely is a joy to me. And that doesn't mean it's always easy. But the payouts after the good times and the bad times, as they say, the good outweighs the bad, and when it is good, it's so sweet, and it's just absolutely one of the greatest joys of my life.